Hey guys, it's Holly here, and we are back with episode 3 of not another contest prep series. Is that what we're calling this?
Yeah, and you can't take it over because we're live.
La, 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 la.
Chino is still not back.
MIA.
Well, he's visiting his family in Costa Rica.
Jelly.
But,
I hear there's good coffee in Costa Rica.
yeah, did you see the story the other day? There was also like
jungle.
El Junque.
What?
El Junque.
The jungle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, this week, we're actually week 4 of the diet. Well, we're reviewing week 4, but we missed a couple of weeks while we were away in Chicago filming.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, doesn't really matter. Here we are.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
So, this week past was very frustrating because...
Sexually.
I just can't with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be 70. I can just be, I don't care with you, like.
And I'm still like, come on, baby.
I know. Oh my God, I'm trying to imagine you like a really old person. Well, anyway.
You know, there's an app where we can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's make that the cover for this video.
Oh God.
We'll take a photo of us and we'll like warp it so that we look like we're 70. That'll be so good.
Actually, I'll be 77 when you're 70. So.
Yeah.
I'll probably be dead.
No, you won't. Well, actually, if you change your lifestyle just
here we go.
nutritionally and maybe get more functional, it'll be good.
I function just fine.
Yeah.
I function as picking up heavy things.
Can't tie his shoes up without complaining.
I can't tie my. You need to be complaining this morning. Oh, bullshit.
Can I get some slip-ons? I can't do my laces. Anyway, love you. So anyway, frustrating, not sexually, but from a weight loss perspective. So I was getting angry last week and I'm like, God damn it, like I keep getting on the scale. I'm working hard and we went out once, we had one meal out on the weekend.
Sorry.
I ate every single meal at home, which I hate, but I did it because it's better to track that way. And then when I did go out, all I ordered was, it was from this place where you can kind of step 1, step 2, pick your meat, step 3, pick your toppings, da da. It was so like basic. I think I just had all salads, no dressing, tuna, and I was like, don't even bother putting any of your fancy soy and what's the oil that they put? Sesame oil. Like that's usually good. You know, ahi tuna. That's what's coated on the tuna. I was like, I don't want any seasoning, nothing. So I had that. It was fine. There was a lot of colour, a lot of herbs. I had 1 glass of wine, tracked it, hit my targets. I've gone up in weight since my last weigh-in. So there are a couple of things, Layne.
It's all in that booty.
Well, it's all it really is. It's just, I mean, there's.
Your butt is getting pretty big though.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm still building. Just the volume of my training program at the moment, like
it's great. Thanks, Andres.
My quads, my legs, my butt is just expanding. But anyway, Layne, do you want to talk about why this week my weight has gone up?
Well, first of all, you had a red visitor.
It's been a while.
Down below. So, if only we had Chino, he could cue that wonderful graphic of the ocean
The
of
wave
blood
of
with you
red.
surfing on it. Yeah.
I have not had my period since it was about 4 months ago, I'm going to say. That was the last time I got a period. And it was back in my last contest prep. I think I lost it at about 9 weeks out, which is pretty normal for me. Once I get below a certain body fat percentage.
Once you get below 64, it don't
Yeah, under 64 kilos or around like 14% body fat, it's gone. See you later. For other women, it's much higher. They lose it earlier. I have had some competitors on stage and probably around 10% body fat and they still have their period.
Yeah,
so
it's
everyone's
always very individual. Yeah.
So yeah, I got my period back last week, which is so weird considering like had 2 weeks of dieting, lower calories.
It's just, I think honestly, we should not start your preps till 4 weeks out. Like it must be, I feel like your brain does, your hypothalamus does control energy expenditure at a certain point. And I feel like your hypothalamus just doesn't send any signals to the rest of your body until about 4 weeks out. Then it goes, all right, we need to lose 1 kilo a week. Now go.
No,
and then you just drop like a stone.
Yeah.
Like you, every single contest prep I've been through with you, you just don't lose any weight until about, you did like a 24-week prep a year ago. And you legit lost like 1.5 kilos
in 20 weeks.
The first like 18 weeks, like legit lost 1.5 kilos. I think maybe like 2. And then it was like 6 kilos last 6 weeks. Just ridiculous.
No, but you know what? Let's talk about set points, body fat set points, for a little minute. So I believe for me, my set point where my body is most comfortable is right around that 65. Once I get to 65 kilos, if I've got to dip anything below that, it's really defending. It's really defending my weight there. Like that's kind of where I get.
Yeah, but your experience kind of defies set point logic because it's like once you get a little bit below it, you just drop like a stone. But getting to that set point, you're actually very slow.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite of what it should be. However, you also, when you do a long diet, you don't take it serious when you start. You're just like, eating out 3, 4, 5 times a week, and you're estimating all your portions and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's part of it.
It's true, but we have also experienced that.
I think also just mentally and learning about
with my coffee, I'm just like a drink.
It's right there. I think learning about the power of placebo. I've been actually like looking a lot into studying placebo
as well.
Yeah, but just like
placebo
the placebo is legit the most powerful drug on the planet. It's crazy, like what the power of suggestion does. So I think partly for you, you get to 4 weeks out and you're like, and now it's go time. So I mean, your first contest prep you ever did was 4 weeks, right? Like you just like basically like.
I had a client actually that I was coaching who was meant to be doing the show, and she already had bought her bikini and stuff, and she said to me, she's like, I don't think I want to do this anymore, I'm not going to be good. And anyway, she recommended, she's like, why don't you just take my bikini, you already got it, you're in better shape than me, why don't you do it?
Oh, that'd be the worst, if she's seeing you every day and then it was like, oh.
No, but she could have done really well. She has a great physique, she just lacked the confidence, and it didn't really mix with her lifestyle. It was not going to be something she did, but it was 4 weeks. Fair to say, I was not actually, no, I was probably too conditioned for bikini at that time, but I was not anywhere near ready for like taking on the big guns. That was funny. I wish I could put the video up of my first competition to show you guys, because I've come a long way. Anyway.
So we're down the rabbit hole. But I think there's a few reasons for your weight. Your period being one. We always see that you gain 2 kilos on your period, and you typically have GI distress during your period as well.
Yeah, like a slowing of the bowels.
Yeah,
it's pretty normal.
So, and then
what else
you seem happy today though, so you must have taken a shit.
No, I haven't.
Oh, really?
No, I think I'm just trying to be positive. I have been taking my 5-HTP placebo, whether or not it actually works. I generally feel a little bit more positive. I've just been trying to say like.
I would say that you have been much more positive this past week. I've noticed a big difference.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm trying.
Good.
I'm really trying.
Well,
so
I think a lot of it's just your perception of your situation. If you perceive it as a really bad thing, then it will be a bad thing.
I also think like previously I would have let the scale really bother me, the number that I would be seeing, but now I think I've kind of turned my focus a little bit more towards, hey, there's something else that you're taking supplement wise.
Yeah. So that's the other part of it.
Creatine.
Part 2 is you've been taking creatine monohydrate.
Yeah.
A lot of women don't like to take creatine monohydrate because of this very fact that it increases their weight.
Yeah.
In fact, your client Shelly, she was like flipping out, and it turns out Shelly didn't tell you that she'd been taking creatine, so of course she gained 2 pounds.
The rep in the store was like, oh, this type of creatine, this is the one that doesn't cause water retention. I was like,
okay, yeah, so that deserves
my God.
a full-on
I know, face palm.
So creatine, if somebody says this form of creatine or this creatine does not cause water retention, they're basically saying that their form of creatine doesn't work.
Yeah.
So Creatine is a high energy phosphate donor. It is found in the muscle cells, and when you supplement with it, you increase your phosphocreatine levels in your muscle cell. And the way it works is once you become saturated, you get the full benefits of creatine monohydrate, which are improved exercise performance, improved strength, and increased lean body mass. So, and creatine is an osmolyte.
I was about to say it's an osmolyte, so it's going to draw fluid in to the cells.
Correct.
If it didn't have that property, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, you're basically saying your creatine is not anabolic.
Yeah.
So, all you need is creatine monohydrate. All the other forms are bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yes.
Creatine ethyl ester has been shown to be less bioavailable than creatine monohydrate. Buffered creatine also been shown to be less bioavailable because creatine is stable in acid. So the thing is, creatine, you take it through stomach acid, so if you buffer it, it'll get in your system.
There's various other forms like creatine anhydrous.
Creatine anhydrous is probably fine, but creatine monohydrate saturates the cell 100%. Mm-hmm. It is the most studied form of creatine. It is also the cheapest. So there is zero reason to use any other form of creatine. The big one right now is creatine hydrochloride. Mm-hmm. Everybody's like, well, you need less creatine hydrochloride than creatine monohydrate. Okay, well, first off, there's really not that much evidence to show that. And second off, it's way more expensive. So who gives a fuck if you need less if the overall cost is still more? Mm-hmm. So, anyways, if you're going to use creatine, take creatine monohydrate. It is king. There is no debate.
So, on that note, it usually takes somewhere between 3 to 4 weeks to fully saturate. That's with consistently taking creatine monohydrate
3 to 5
daily.
Yeah.
So, and I have been doing that for the last 4 weeks now. So I think we've probably got to the point now, because my weight is finally today, it's Wednesday here, so my week, we're looking at last week, but my weight today has finally started trending down.
Yeah, you look leaner.
I do, and I have probably looked leaner for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
doesn't make sense because of the increased weight on the scale. So, yeah, finally my weight is starting to actually trend down after that initial rise from, starting to take creatine. So, yeah, I guess that was the other variable. Period last week, random. I think it was because I had such a high calorie intake on Sunday in Chicago. I noticed that if I'm on the cusp of getting it, if I have a high calorie day, I always seem to get it the next day.
I'm so attracted to you right now. I must have had like a vegan meal this morning or something.
Oh my god, don't start with me about that. We watched Game Changers last night. Yeah. I hope that the fitness industry as a whole generally has a little bit more critical thinking abilities.
No, they don't.
No, I think the fitness industry have to be better than the general pop. But anyway, we're going to do a video on this. Why did you even bring up vegan? Now I'm so distracted and angry.
I'm sorry.
I fucking hate that. It was so...
I was making a penis joke.
Oh. It just burns my soul.
Getting so much good endothelial function from my beef burrito.
Even the doctor was like, oh, but this isn't actually a study. But it's cool though, isn't it? Like, there's no scientific validation whatsoever.
So, what are we doing for this next week?
Okay. I don't think I need to make any changes.
I don't think you do either. I think you'll continue to drop.
I think I will continue to drop this week too. It's already starting to happen. It was just, we had to we're buffering between.
And this is this is your history. Yeah. You will stay,
and
boom, 2 kilos in a week.
And I have been freaking on point the last 2 weeks too. I couldn't be, down to the weighing of 1 strawberry last night. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Thankfully, thank God. So many times I see you get home and you just go ham on strawberries, and you're like, oh,
you say that I go ham. I'm reporting it in my tracker.
But you're just estimating.
But I'm going, okay, I've had these strawberries before. They're usually, I had 5 strawberries, probably weighs about 75 grams. I'll enter it as 75 grams. Well, now I'm putting those fucking 5 strawberries on the scale, and it's 63. So there we go. That's what I put in. So I don't just pick and not track those.
I know, but you need to wait.
I'm putting it on the scales now. So anyway, no changes this week to calories. What I will say is I am going to change around the ratio of my macros. Why might I be doing that, Layne? Come on, have a guess. Have a guess. I'm not changing my protein. Change my carbs, my fats.
You'd rather have some more fats?
No. No, quite the opposite actually. I'm actually increasing my carbohydrates a little bit.
You want a little more glycogen?
Yeah, from that, and also just looking at the trend of my calorie intakes, every day I get to about 28 or 29 grams of fat, and I get to my last meal and I'm like,
I have 10 grams of fat and 0 carbs.
No carbs left, and I want to have a salad, which is carbohydrate. So I was at 112 and 40. I think I'm dropping down to 35 fat and 120 carbohydrate. So that the calories are still matched for carbohydrate and fats. It's just switching it around to better accommodate my preferences so that I'm not having to do math at the end of every day, because it's just how things are going. I already choose fat-free products. Basically, all my fats are just trace amounts from my protein sources or skerrick amounts and so on. Skerrick.
For you non-Aussies out there, that means small.
Don't you Americans know what skerrick means?
Before I met you, I had no idea what a skerrick was.
Really? Skerrick.
Sounds like a Disney character, like it's evil. Remember the Skeksis from the Dark Crystal?
No, I don't.
You ever saw the Dark Crystal?
No, I don't think so. You know what I'm really familiar with right now is Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
That's all Ariel
She's
cake.
definitely like yogurt, cereal brands. Can't have the cereal without the Ariel character in the box.
And Elsa. She can be excited about Frozen 2.
Or anything unicorn. Anyone else with kids out there, unicorns and girls, like, they didn't have unicorns back in my day.
Oh, that's everything.
We had ponies, My Little Pony, and castles. Now it's like everything is unicorns. Anyway, so
on that note,
I think that's enough for us this week. So yeah, nothing really massive happening other than the fact that I got my period. I'm a woman again. Yay! Stay away. I don't want no kids. Not today.
Alright, we'll see you guys later. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and go to the links in the description, buy some of our stuff. And you guys are getting out of here because my endothelial function's kicking in. Come here.
Oh my god.